Hello guys, my name is Solaito, and today is a very big day in King of Thieves because patch 2.2 was just released and this update was very anticipated. So let's take a look if the developers were able to deliver. So one of the first things I noticed was like this little purple dude in the middle on the bottom. Here you have all your missions, and a couple of new missions were added, so people who are out of missions will have received new ones. And was like a little bug with one. So there's a mission for joining or creating a guild, and you got some orbs and some experience points, but when you wanted to claim that mission, it gave you an error, and like only minutes later, Zeptolab has already fixed that issue. So props to them for like being on the case all the time for problems that arise. So another new thing I noticed in the bottom bar is like this I don't know, it looks like Santa Claus, I don't really know. Maybe a little hobo, I don't know. Somewhere between Santa Claus and a hobo, I don't know. So it's a limited time offer which you can buy apparently for €9. You get some orbs, an insane amount of keys, I don't know what you can do with that many keys, and a nice amount of potions. So that's something new you can buy. All the other stuff you can buy has stayed the same, so that hasn't changed. So then we can go to the retrieval logs, and also something quite big has happened over there. So you will only see your retrieve logs for which the owner has tried to retrieve the gem himself. So let's see if this can load. So you will see a lot less retrieve logs, and that's actually nice because I have quite a lot of friends on Facebook. If you want to, you can always add me below. In the description I'll put my link to my Facebook account, so we can help each other retrieve each other's gems. But so you will see a lot less retrieve logs, so that's pretty awesome. Apparently they also updated the icon, which is quite nice, I think. And for some people they have added like the names next to their pictures, so that's also quite nice because a lot of people have the same profile image of like the King of Thieves default image. A lot of players have that image, so it's quite nice to see this updated, and I like it a lot because otherwise it was just the retrieve logs were the list. I had like hundreds of requests with mostly worthless gems, so that's quite nice that they have updated 10. So then now one thing many players have asked for and which was needed to be fixed was the hack bases, and I haven't tested yet, but apparently you shouldn't be able to create another hack base anymore. That glitch was fixed. But as you can see, before the patch went live, I quickly made a hack base myself, and apparently they are still staying online. So as you can see, my hack base is still fully functional. I will change it back to a normal base after this video, but as you can see, you can still encounter hack bases in the game, but gradually, like eventually, they will get removed out of the game as people move on to new totems, so they will no longer exist in the game. So that's a good update in my opinion, a very good update. So I'm gonna change that after this video. So now, what you've all been waiting for, like this whole patch is like, this is the main thing I'm going to show you right now. It's the guilds, and they have some pretty awesome stuff with the guilds, because before guilds didn't really have a purpose. But guess what? Right now they have. So here we have my guild Insomnia. We currently have 25 members. You can add me on Facebook, but you can also, like, you don't really need to add me on Facebook because you can go to top guilds, and like now you can find every guild in the top guild. So like not only top 200, so they are you get a page with 50 guilds, and you can scroll through them to go to the next 50. And so we will be somewhere around like rank 60, 50, I guess, in the next couple of days. So if you're searching for Insomnia and just spot free, you can always come and join. So let's go back to our guild. So if you go from the top, that's something I noticed. So when you go from top guilds to your guild, you get like your normal ranking with everyone and their total gem value. But when you go to my guild, then you get a different kind of ranking, a ranking based on how many gems were gained during that round. So a round lasts 3 days, so it's only 12 hours till the round ends, and then there will happen a new round for 72 hours. Yeah, and so you're ranked based upon how many gems you have gained. So basically it's exactly the same like the King's League worked for normal people. So let's go back to my guild. And so you can see like these top 10 guys, they have like contributed most to the teams, to the guild's victory. And you can see on top like against who you're battling it with. So we are Insomnia and we're battling against Shadow Thieves. So one thing they might consider to add is like if I click on Shadow Thieves and I get brought to their guild. So right now I have searched for them in the rankings and I couldn't find them. Maybe I looked over them, I don't know, but it would be fun to like investigate your competitor, you know. But as you can see, apparently we're winning quite good with like over 1000%. And you get a reward, a very generous reward of 300 orbs. And that will be divided between the top 10 contributors, so everyone will get 30 orbs. Which isn't that much. I don't know if that changes depending on how much you have gained or stuff. That's something I don't know yet. So, but also you can see that there's like these medals you have, which we currently have 0 of. And I'm not quite sure if that is going to change, like you get 1 medal for each guild battle you win perhaps. That would be pretty awesome. But it would also put like guilds who start later in the game put on a disadvantage because like they can never catch up to the top guilds obviously. So I don't quite know how that is going to work, but it's pretty sweet. So you get ranked like on how much you have contributed to the guild. But now here's the thing. When you kick someone, so sometimes you have to kick someone out of a guild because he isn't active or he doesn't have enough gems. So for example, I'm going to kick John Camilio. I'm sorry, John, if you're watching this, but currently you have the lowest amount of gems in our guild. So like I'm trying to get everyone above 300,000 gems. That's like now my goal, and then I will like then I won't be kicking people anymore out of the guild, so then we can become a little bit more loyal. But right now I'm trying to get the guild as high as possible, and like some people are complaining because of that, because I need to kick people. I don't know, there can only fit 25 people in the guild. I'm sorry guys. So perhaps I should create like a second guild where more people could join or something. I don't know. But if I want to get high with this guild, if you want to bring a guild high into the rankings, you need high level players. And the only way to allow high level players to join is by kicking someone who doesn't have that many gems. So I'm sorry, John Camilio, but I'm going to, oh crap. I inspected his base. So as you can see, John Camilio has actually also an impossible base, so it's not beatable. So you can see a live proof that is still in the game, these hack bases. So I'm going to kick him. So yeah, we're going to kick him out of our guild. And now we only have 24 members. But now something very special happens. And that is actually that the guild match is like, I don't know, aborted. Like, I don't know. I have done it previously also. And when you get again 25 members in your team, then the guild battle starts again against the same guy. So it's all Shadow Guild or something, or Shadow Thieves. I forgot. So that same battle will start with the same amount of gems. So you can see like your contribution to the battle is based on how much you have increased your total gem value, which is apparently described as delta, I don't know, since the beginning of each round. Only victorious guilds gets the reward. Reward is divided equally among the top 40 players of the victorious guild. So that's pretty awesome. So that's basically how guilds work. So one major thing they really need to implement, in my opinion, is searching for guilds. So that's really a pain in the ass right now. Like I need to go through all these guilds, and if you're like the rank 1000 something, you're never going to scroll through all these guilds to find that guild. So that's definitely something they need to work on. So also a pretty neat feature is that now your team members can actually retrieve your gems. So that's really good, and that actually will stimulate like the interaction between guild members. So that's something I find a really good update, and big props to them. So let's take a look. So also if you want to attack, and so you can also nicely see like how much gems you have and how much you have gained this round. That's a pretty neat update. But now there's apparently like a fix or an update which wasn't documented, and that's actually the locks. So previously in patch 2.1 I had 6 brown locks, and I haven't upgraded them since because Like I will do an update later on, like a video about why upgrading your locks is bad. But so I haven't upgraded them since, and suddenly all of a sudden I have 7 brown locks, and you can see I'm still level 4, so I was always level 4 on locks, so I haven't upgraded it. So what they have like done is like give the default lock more locks. I've heard stories of people on the forum who had like 12 purple locks and suddenly they have 4 golden locks and they are really mad about that. So this is like yeah, I don't know. I don't really know why they did that. There was no real issue with the locks, and like I don't see how this update makes the game better. Like I don't know why they did this. So that's something you want to keep in mind. Like it wasn't documented. So yeah. So one final thing I want to talk about is still about the guilds. So as you can see, oh, apparently, what happened? Oh, so apparently now we have 24 members and we are still against the battle. So I don't know. As you could see previously, this was like gone, this like battle thing, and there was like that message. So I don't really know what's going on, but apparently like the Shadow Thieves have actually lost gems. So I don't know what happened to their guild. Maybe someone quit. Maybe someone lost a big gem. I don't know. But we're doing pretty good. But one thing I want to talk about is what happens if the leader of the gem, the leader of the guild becomes inactive. So if he decides to quit King of Thieves, so then you kind of are all together in a guild which doesn't have a leader, which is pretty sad. So what happens after a certain period of time, I don't know how long, another member will be chosen to become the leader, and like this will automatically, the leadership will automatically be transferred to the member with the highest gem value. So that's pretty cool. Like a small little update which could like, yeah, prevent a lot of headache on people who are playing King of Thieves. So a nice update. So let's do a quick recap. What did we have? We have guild battles. We have guild retrieval. You can now retrieve your teammates' gems. So guilds are kept alive by transferring leadership if the leader becomes inactive for too long. We have like an improved top guilds. Now we can go through all the guilds in the game. They have added new missions, and in the retrieve locks, only gems that matter will be there. And obviously the hack got fixed. So overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this update. Like, the biggest issue King of Thieves had to tackle was to give a meaning to guilds, and they have definitely done this in this patch. It was great, it's awesome, and I love it. And they have really put their love and effort in this update, and like it has paid off. They still have a lot of like things they need to work on. There are still a couple of glitches in the game. Like there definitely needs to be some form of way to communicate with your clan members in the game. This is something they will have to add. And then there's also, they need to tackle the problem of not really having an incentive to level up. So I'm level 33, and the only thing I get each time I level up is some orbs and my keys back. That's not a lot. And because I'm level 33, I actually have to pay a lot more to skip matches. So I have to pay 330 gold to skip matches, and that's quite a lot, and that only increases as your level increases. So there's no real benefit of leveling up, and so that's an issue they will have to tackle, probably, maybe in the next update. We'll see. At least I'm very excited about this update. I hope you guys are too, and put below in the comments what you guys are most excited about in this new update. And let me guess, it'll probably be guild battles, but whatever. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to get update on more awesome King of Thieves content. You can do that right below. Also leave a like if you'd like this video, and take care guys, and steal those big gems.